Y'all, you guys, I cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. Lil Scrappy, yes, the Lil Scrappy we've all grown to love from his rap career and those unforgettable Love and Hip Hop Atlanta moments, is reportedly fighting for his life in the ICU right now. My heart is absolutely breaking and fans everywhere are completely devastated. And just when we thought this situation couldn't possibly get any more intense, Dixon has stepped forward with an announcement that has everyone's jaws on the floor. I'm still shaking from what she revealed. What exactly happened to Scrappy? Will he pull through this nightmare? And what did Erica say that has the entire internet going crazy? Stay with me because I've got all the heartbreaking details, and trust me, you do not want to miss any of this. Lil Scrappy has been such a fixture in our lives for years, from when he first burst onto the scene under Lil Jon's wing to all the drama we've witnessed on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We've been there through his highest highs and his lowest lows, both professionally and personally. But now the absolute unthinkable has happened. Scrappy is reportedly clinging to life in the ICU, and I can barely type these words without getting emotional. The rumors started circulating after sources close to him hinted that something was terribly wrong. Then Dixon, his ex and the mother of his daughter, came forward with a statement that left everyone absolutely speechless. Social media is absolutely exploding right now with prayers, well wishes, and wild speculation. But what's the real story here? Is Scrappy's condition truly as dire as everyone's saying? And what exactly did Erica reveal that has everyone talking non-stop? The news of Lil Scrappy's hospitalization has sent absolute shockwaves through both the hip-hop world and reality TV communities. But what exactly put him in the ICU? Sources close to the rapper claim his health had been deteriorating for some time, though nobody expected things to escalate this quickly or dramatically. Scrappy, known for his hard-hitting lyrics and no-nonsense persona, has weathered plenty of storms in his life: serious car accidents, heated altercations, and intense physical confrontations. Could this hospitalization be connected to an old injury suddenly resurfacing? Or is there something far more serious happening behind those closed hospital doors? Adding to the mystery, neither Scrappy's team nor his family released an official statement right away, which only fueled speculation. Some cynical fans questioned whether this might be some kind of publicity stunt. How dare they? While others poured their hearts out on social media with messages of support and prayer. It wasn't until certain insiders began leaking details that the devastating reality started to sink in. This wasn't just some minor health setback for Scrappy, this was serious. Reports suggest he was rushed to the hospital under emergency circumstances, with sources describing his condition as critical but stable. Then, just when the speculation reached a fever pitch, Dixon, Scrappy's former fiancée and the mother of his daughter Imani, finally broke her silence. And what she had to say turned this entire heartbreaking situation completely upside down. Erica has always been a major part of Scrappy's story, from their days as a power couple on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to their ongoing co-parenting journey. Despite their roller coaster relationship, one thing has always been crystal clear. When it comes to their daughter Imani, Erica does not play around. So when she finally spoke out about Scrappy's hospitalization, everyone knew it was going to be serious and straight from the heart. Initially, Erica maintained silence on social media, even as rumors about Scrappy's health spread like wildfire. But when she finally broke her silence, she didn't just post a simple prayers up message like everyone else. She dropped an absolute bombshell that nobody saw coming. In an emotional post that had me in tears, Erica confirmed what we'd all been fearing. Scrappy was indeed fighting for his life. She described the situation as one of the hardest things she has ever had to face and begged fans to keep him in their thoughts and prayers. But it was what she said next that truly caught everyone off guard. Erica hinted, and I'm still shaking thinking about this, that Scrappy's condition might not have been caused by an accident or sudden medical emergency at all. She suggested it was something more personal, something deeper that only those closest to him truly understand. Her statement was carefully worded, but fans immediately picked up on what she wasn't saying directly. Was she suggesting that Scrappy's health crisis stemmed from long-term struggles that had been ignored? Was there something devastating happening behind the scenes that the public had no idea about? One of the most heartbreaking aspects of Erica's message was her direct, emotional plea for privacy, not just for Scrappy, but especially for their daughter Imani. She made it crystal clear that this was bigger than celebrity gossip. This was a real-life crisis affecting a father, a son, and a loved one. Erica also didn't hesitate to put people on blast, warning those trying to use Scrappy's health crisis for clout to back off immediately. Her words were powerful, raw with emotion, and filled with an urgency that made it painfully clear whatever Scrappy was going through wasn't minor. As news of Lil Scrappy's hospitalization spread, everyone expected to see an outpouring of support from those closest to him. But surprisingly, shockingly even, some of the people who had been major parts of his life remained completely silent. This eerie absence of public support had everyone asking, was there something deeper happening behind the scenes? One of the first people fans expected to hear from was Mama D, Scrappy's outspoken and fiercely protective mother. If there's one thing everyone knows about Mama D, it's that she absolutely does not hold back when it comes to her son. So when she remained unusually quiet during this crisis, the speculation went into absolute overdrive. Some thought she must be too devastated to speak publicly. Others wondered if she was intentionally staying silent for some mysterious reason. Could it be that she knew something the public didn't? Then there was Bambi, Scrappy's ex-wife. Their marriage had been nothing short of explosive drama, filled with public fights, shocking allegations, and ultimately a bitter divorce that played out for all to see. Despite their rocky history, fans expected that she would at least acknowledge his condition. They shared children together after all. Yet Bambi's social media remained focused entirely on her own ventures, business promotions, beauty content, and cryptic messages that seem completely unrelated to Scrappy's hospitalization. This cold silence only fueled wild speculation. Adding to the growing mystery, some of Scrappy's closest friends in the industry also failed to publicly comment on the situation. Fellow rappers, producers, and longtime associates who had collaborated with him throughout his career didn't post messages of support or updates. On the flip side, some industry figures did speak out, but not in the way anyone expected. A few former associates of Scrappy began hinting at behind-the-scenes issues that might have played a role in his hospitalization. One insider who had previously worked closely with him suggested that Scrappy had been dealing with immense personal stress leading up to this health crisis. While they didn't reveal specifics, they made it crystal clear that there had been warning signs that may have been tragically ignored. Some fans pointed out that Scrappy had previously opened up about his struggles with anxiety, industry pressures, and the pain of constant public scrutiny. Could this hospitalization be the result of years carrying a heavy, invisible burden? Just as fans were frantically analyzing every scrap of information, a new revelation surfaced, one that hinted at possible tensions and betrayals behind the scenes. An anonymous source claimed that certain people in Scrappy's life were deliberately keeping quiet because they didn't want to be associated with what really happened. Just when the speculation reached its absolute peak, an unexpected voice decided to break the silence. Someone who had been in Scrappy's life for years finally stepped forward. This wasn't just any casual acquaintance. This was someone who had first-hand knowledge of Scrappy's struggles, his relationships, and the inner workings of his personal life. And when they finally broke their silence, what they revealed sent absolute shockwaves through both the hip-hop community and Scrappy's devoted fan base. The revelation came as a late-night social media post that seemed almost impulsive, as if the person behind it could no longer keep the truth bottled up inside. In a series of cryptic but emotionally charged messages, this insider hinted at a deeper struggle Scrappy had been facing, something far more serious than what had been publicly acknowledged. The post didn't mention him by name, but the implications were crystal clear. People act like they care, but where were they when it actually mattered? One heartbreaking message read, "You can only carry the weight for so long before it crushes you completely." Fans immediately began dissecting the meaning behind these emotional words. Was this referring to the pressures of fame, the emotional burden of failed relationships, or was it something even darker? As speculation grew wilder by the minute, the insider clarified their cryptic message with a direct response to the growing rumors. Everybody talking now, but they were silent when he needed them the most. Don't act shocked. This was a long time coming. Some people in his circle were more focused on protecting their own image than actually helping him. And now everybody wants to play dumb like they didn't see all the warning signs. The post instantly went viral. Who exactly were these people they were referring to? Was this directed at Scrappy's ex-wife Bambi? His mother? Mama D? His industry peers? One theory that quickly gained traction was that Scrappy had been dealing with extreme personal stress in the weeks prior, stress that had been callously ignored by those closest to him. Reports surfaced claiming he had been struggling with financial instability, legal issues, and unresolved conflicts with people he once trusted completely. And then, just as fans were processing these bombshell claims, another twist emerged. An audio recording leaked online, allegedly capturing a heated argument between Scrappy and someone close to him. The recording captured a tense exchange where Scrappy seemingly expressed his deep frustration over being abandoned. "Y'all wasn't there when I needed you, but now that it's too late, everybody wanna act like they care." The raw emotion in the clip struck a chord with fans everywhere. This only led to more heart-wrenching questions. If Scrappy had been in such distress for so long, why hadn't anyone stepped in to help him? Then, in a move that absolutely no one saw coming, another key figure in Scrappy's life decided to speak out. What they revealed would not only confirm growing suspicions but also introduce a shocking new layer to this already devastating story. Just when the speculation couldn't possibly get any wilder, an even more shocking revelation surfaced. A close associate of Lil Scrappy, someone who had been a trusted figure in his inner circle for years, stepped forward with a confession that would shake everything to its core. In an exclusive interview with a well-known blogger, this insider revealed that Scrappy's struggles weren't just personal demons. They were the result of a deep, heartbreaking betrayal, one that had been happening right under his nose. "Y'all don't even know half of what's been going on," the insider began, their voice heavy with emotion. People he thought he could trust, they were the same ones feeding off of him, using him for everything they could get. And when he started to spiral, they just let it happen. They left him out to dry when he needed them most. These devastating words sent chills through fans. Who exactly was this insider talking about? According to the source, Scrappy had been dealing with mounting financial stress, some of which had been directly caused by people close to him mismanaging his money behind his back. The insider claimed that certain individuals in his circle had access to his accounts, and instead of helping him stay afloat, they had been secretly draining him dry. Allegedly, thousands of dollars had mysteriously disappeared, expensive purchases had been made without his knowledge, and business deals that were supposed to secure his future had suddenly collapsed, leaving him scrambling desperately to stay above water. He was out here thinking these people had his back, the insider revealed. Meanwhile, they were making shady moves behind his back. When he finally caught on to what was happening, it was already too late. This revelation hit like a ton of bricks. If true, it meant that Scrappy's financial struggles weren't just due to bad luck, they were the deliberate result of actions by people he had trusted with his life. But that wasn't even the worst part. The insider went on to claim that some of the same people who had taken advantage of Scrappy were also the ones now controlling the public narrative around his condition. They don't want the truth out there, the insider insisted. They want people to think this was just stress or bad health, but nah, the real reason he's in that hospital, it goes way deeper than that, and they're doing absolutely everything they can to make sure y'all don't find out the whole truth. This statement alone was enough to send social media into an absolute frenzy. If Scrappy's hospitalization wasn't just a health issue, then what exactly had landed him in the ICU fighting for his life? Then, just when it seemed like this heartbreaking story couldn't possibly take another unexpected turn, the insider dropped one final bombshell. There's one person who knows the full truth, and if they ever decide to talk, oh, it's over for everybody involved. Who is this mystery individual with the power to bring down Scrappy's entire circle? And are they finally about to break their silence and reveal what really happened? The hip-hop world is holding its collective breath, waiting for the next chapter in this devastating story to unfold.